down backgrounds. We're in the process of hiring someone at that place, at my office, at my organization. And one of the lady came and said she worked with government school students, and she also worked in a private school. And in private school, they said third grade में parents आते हैं IIT जाएगा हमारा बच्चा. So the problem is not in just the institutions, the problem is in the house as well. So we need to coach the parents before we coach our schools. The schools are only giving what the parents force you to do. And as I talk about it, it's become a business. It's not really a well-being of a child's development. How can we make this better is supporting institutions like this, because we can't go after 5 lakh crore churning business with what our intention is of our overall well-being. So what we can do is support institutions like this that are coming in to guide the teachers of the schools that have so many students. So at least if they know how to deal with the students, they don't have to say we don't know. And the children don't have to think that, oh my God, my teacher cannot help, so I don't know where to go get help. Ganesh, if you want to take this question.
I think the government, sir, is already aware of this escalating crisis. If you see in the last 5 years, we have shared some data with you, 70% increase in student suicides. And a lot of it is around the system of examinations that we have created, where the child starts to feel hopeless and helpless around that. In fact, in Chennai, just a few days back, a NEET aspirant student committed suicide. 2 days later, the father also committed suicide. And this, I think, is becoming very prominently, it is becoming evident now to everybody. But it's just that we have not invested our energies to get into the root of this problem. Helping children after they have already reached the point of no return, versus having a systemic guidance. You have a school building and you have a physics lab, you have to have a counseling office. You have a math teacher and a principal in school, you need to have a counselor in school. That it has to be systemic. It has to start from an early space. What is academic excellence? Who is a good student? Who is a successful student? Who is able to remember and reproduce math equations or physics equations, or who can pick up this bottle and show the physics and the math in this bottle? So our whole definition of academic success, the way we are looking at who is a successful student, that narrative has to change. During COVID, we talked about learning loss. Learning loss is when learning only happens in the book or in a classroom. But my mother's kitchen is the best chemistry lab. My bedroom is the best physics lab. There is gravity, there is acoustics, there is everything in my home. Everything that I want to learn, I can learn just with a chair. Career and college counseling and counseling brings context. Chair has economics of weight, economics of value. Why is the chair not made of gold? Why is it this weight? Chair has history. We were sitting on the floor up until a certain point. You can teach history with a chair, physics with a chair, economics with a chair. And that is what we are saying. When counseling is there, when children are learning for the joy of learning, Lakshmi ma'am is talking about that. When they are learning for the joy of learning, when everything in school, annual day, sports day becomes purposeful. Studying every subject becomes purposeful. Why I am doing what I am doing? Every teacher needs to be answering 3 questions for their children. Who is going to use what I am teaching? Where will it be used? And how will it be used? When we are able to do that, when we are able to teach teachers, and that's what we want to do, 2,500 teachers through the concert, we want to be able to train 2,500 teachers. On 24th evening, we do that concert. The next 1 year, we train 2,500 teachers who will allow 7th graders, 8th graders, 9th graders, 10th graders to find purpose and meaning. They will not get pushed to the point when 10th grade exam is coming or intermediate exam is coming. Now I have to take extreme steps. A lot of this is happening through the pressure that the student experiences because the system is not attuned to guidance and counseling. It's too late when we are trying to intervene. Now the student is being sucked into competition-based decision making and is already on that path, as Lakshmi Madam shared.